The glistening towers of Toronto stand as a testament to Canada's prosperity. Yet hidden beneath this gleaming facade lies a stark reality, a growing homeless population grappling for survival. It's a crisis that casts a long shadow over the city's conscience. Walking through the bustling streets, it's impossible to ignore the pleas for help, the makeshift shelters tucked into doorways, the constant reminders of a struggle for basic needs. Homelessness in Toronto is not a new phenomenon, but its recent surge is alarming. The problem is complex, driven by a confluence of factors that have pushed vulnerable individuals and families to the brink. It's a story of hardship, resilience, and the urgent need for compassion and action. This isn't just about statistics, it's about human beings. It's about Sarah, a single mother who lost her job and now sleeps in her car with her 2 young children. It's about Michael, a veteran battling PTSD who finds solace on the streets rather than facing his demons alone. These are the faces of homelessness in Toronto. Their stories deserve to be heard. Their struggles demand our attention, and their plight calls for a collective response to mend the fabric of our city and ensure everyone has a place to call home. The numbers tell a sobering story. On any given night, thousands of people in Toronto experience homelessness. Families, individuals, youth, and seniors all find themselves without a fixed address, seeking refuge in shelters, on the streets, or relying on the kindness of strangers. The face of homelessness is diverse. We see a growing number of families pushed into homelessness due to the lack of affordable housing. We see youth struggling with family breakdown, mental health issues, and aging out of the foster care system, and we see seniors living on fixed incomes, unable to keep up with the rising cost of living. The problem is particularly acute for marginalized communities. Indigenous people are disproportionately affected by homelessness, reflecting the legacy of colonialism and systemic racism. Newcomers and refugees also face significant challenges in securing stable housing. Understanding the scope and demographics of homelessness is crucial for developing effective solutions. It's not enough to simply acknowledge the problem. We must comprehend the unique challenges faced by different subpopulations within the homeless community. The pathway to homelessness is often paved with economic hardship. Toronto, once a city of opportunity, is now plagued by a widening gap between the rich and the poor. The cost of living has skyrocketed, while wages have stagnated, leaving many struggling to make ends meet. For low-income families, even a small financial setback can be catastrophic. A sudden job loss, an unexpected medical bill, or a rent increase can quickly tip them over the edge, forcing them to choose between paying rent and putting food on the table. The lack of affordable housing is a critical driver of homelessness. Toronto is facing a severe shortage of affordable rental units, leaving those with limited incomes with few options. Long wait lists for subsidized housing offer little hope, leaving many trapped in a cycle of poverty and instability. Addressing the economic roots of homelessness requires a multi-pronged approach. This includes raising the minimum wage, providing job training and employment opportunities, and increasing the supply of affordable housing. Section 4. Invisible scars, mental health and homelessness. The link between mental health and homelessness is undeniable. Many individuals experiencing homelessness struggle with mental health challenges, including depression, anxiety, PTSD, and bipolar disorder. These conditions can make it difficult to maintain employment, relationships, and stable housing. For some, mental health issues contribute to their descent into homelessness. The loss of a job, the breakdown of a relationship, or a traumatic event can trigger or exacerbate existing conditions, making it difficult to cope. For others, the experience of homelessness itself takes a toll on their mental well-being. The constant stress of living on the streets, the lack of privacy and security, and the exposure to violence and trauma can have a devastating impact on mental health. The cycle of poverty and mental illness is difficult to break. Access to mental health services is crucial for helping individuals experiencing homelessness address their challenges and rebuild their lives. Section 5. Seeking refuge, finding danger, substance abuse on the streets. Substance abuse is another complex issue intertwined with homelessness. Many individuals experiencing homelessness turn to drugs or alcohol as a way to cope with the trauma, stress, and despair of their situation. Substance abuse can provide temporary escape from the harsh realities of life on the streets, but ultimately exacerbates their challenges. Addiction can make it difficult to maintain sobriety, hold down a job, or secure stable housing. It can also lead to health problems, legal issues, and social isolation, further marginalizing individuals already struggling on the margins of society. Addressing substance abuse among the homeless population requires a compassionate and harm reduction approach. This includes providing access to safe consumption sites, detox programs, and addiction treatment services. It also requires addressing the root causes of addiction, such as trauma, mental illness, and social isolation.